Well, hello, besties. I was gonna start this with hello, aliens who've crash landed on my planet, but I'm like, maybe not. That doesn't sound too nice. So hi, besties. That's what I'm gonna say from now on. Hi, besties. Welcome back to my planet. My name is Mehreen. We're still in orbit, still going through this weight loss galaxy. Thank you for joining me. So for today's video, you can probably judge by the title, but okay, so the new year, it brings along with it a lot of renewed hope and a lot of people who are like gung-ho on their journey and like getting a fresh booster, fresh start from it, and everyone's excited and everyone's doing it. Great. But there's also the other side to this where people are quitting, throwing in the towel, tapping out. I don't know why. We'll get to that in a minute. But those are the people I want to talk to. If you're ready to quit, if you have quit, whatever, this video is for everyone. Maybe not your 5-year-old child, but it's for everyone. So yes, so let's get into it, shall we? So you want to quit your weight loss journey. Okay, fine. That works. I mean, you're a grown adult now. I'm a grown adult now. I understand no one asked for this, but it's happening. And your health is in your hands, quite literally. And whatever you choose to do, it's completely up to you. I know that's probably not what you wanted to hear. You probably wanted to hear me like try to talk you out of it. That's probably why you clicked on this video. But honestly, you have enough people in your life that don't want you to quit, that don't want you to stop. There is nothing that I can say that will get you to reconsider. There's absolutely nothing I can say. So that's not the point of this video. Like, again, your health it's completely up to you what you choose to do and what you don't. I always think of that scene in Home Alone where Kevin, he's like home for the first time and eating all that ice cream and the cheese pizza and everything. And I'm like, if that ain't me, who else? So again, it's up to you if you quit your journey or not. And I get it. And I think a lot of people get it. Like, you're in safe waters because we all get it. Something happens and you just quit. Whatever it is, you just quit. And quitting has its benefits too. Like, it's like, oh, I'm so relieved. I don't have to worry about tracking. I don't have to worry about meal prepping. I don't have to worry about this. I don't have to worry about that anymore. I'm free in a way. But as my leader used to say, if the program feels too good to be true, you're doing it right. So you shouldn't feel like it's a burden at all. But again, my goal here is not to talk you out of it. My goal is for this video to end and you to make a good, rash decision, having really considered everything and being like, you know what? This is the best course of action for me right now. Sometimes it's just a spur of the moment thing. We get so angry, we get so mad that I've had that as well. And so I'm trying to maybe talk you out of that, not a spur of the moment action, but a delayed reaction. So that's the point. All right, so you want to quit your journey. So what happens next? What happens next? And I think we all know the answer. You gain back a majority of your weight, if not all your weight. And if you're already there, then more weight. That's simply what's going to happen. And what does all this weight gain bring along with it? Well, all the health problems that we ran away from, that we were so happy we got, fine, you're going to have to buy jeans. That's another thing. That's not fun. It's especially not fun when you have to buy a size bigger as opposed to a size smaller. But yeah, circling back to the health thing, everything you worked so hard for, those medicines you worked so hard to be off of, that sleep apnea that is gone, if not much, or much better, if not gone, that back pain, those knee pains, not being able to keep up with your kids, everything you can think of, that's gonna come back. And I want us to really think about this. Is that something you can afford? Not just, yes, financially, because dude, medicines are not cheap. So is that something you can afford? Is that something you're ready for? Another financial thing on you? Or Is that something you can afford mentally? Is that something you can afford physically? Is that something, because being overweight, it's not cheap. Like, dude, have you been to like plus size stores? Yeah, these companies really make a profit off of plus size. Well, I don't know. Maybe not anymore. I know Old Navy has a lot. But anyways, steering off topic, is that something that you're seriously ready for? And I don't want you to answer right now. I don't want you to answer right now. Because maybe if you're watching this, again, it's a spur of the moment thing. I want you to sleep it over. Because if you've noticed, when you sleep over something, when you wake up in the morning and you get a good night's rest, you're in a much better mood than you were the night before. Or at least you're not as angry. So sleep over it. Sleep over it for a day or 2 or 3, and then come back to me and be like, oh, you know what? I'm actually not ready for it. Because right now you might be saying, yeah, I'm ready for it. I don't care. I don't care. I watch this video when you're in a better mindset. Watch this video or answer this question when you've actually slept on it, when you're feeling much better, when you're at least a little bit happier. Then think about it. But is it something you're really ready for? I don't have the answer for you. Only you have the answer for you. And so why do you want to quit? And we all have our reasons, and we all have our answers, and we all have our reasons. There we go. But I just wanted to say that 100% of the people that I know, 100% of the people I know who have gotten to their goal weight and stayed there are people who have lost a whole bunch of weight and then gained it back. And then lost it and gained it and lost it and gained it. I follow this one lady and she lost 100 pounds and then she gained 100 pounds back and then she lost it again, but she's been staying good this whole time. So that's just part of it, including me. I gained back weight. I lost like 40 pounds, gained it all back. Quit. I didn't quit the program, but I quit doing it for a while. And then like I had to come back and do it. But ever since then, I've been pretty good. So every single person, I'm sure there's anomalies out there, people who've just like lost their weight all easy and blah, blah, blah. I'm sure, but I don't know anyone who has singularly lost weight and not gained it back. I don't know anyone. Maybe you do. I don't. But everyone's gained weight back at some point. It's natural. It's normal. It doesn't make you a loser. It doesn't make you anything. What makes you a loser if you actually, well, no, I don't want to say that. But quit. I don't know. If you want to quit, that's fine. But we all have reasons. And maybe COVID is a reason. Yeah, that totally threw a wrench into everyone's plans and everyone's lifestyle. But like things are getting better overall, and there are people who actually lost weight during quarantine. Yeah, you would go to Walmart and all of the weights would be sold out. So I don't know, like lockdown in a lot of places is lifted now, so things are at least a bit better. And then what other excuses are like, oh, this is going on, that's going on, this person's in the hospital, this is going on. But as my leader used to say, what did she say? She said she said if we're waiting for life to be smooth sailing to lose weight, we're never going to lose weight. I'm sorry, I hate to say this, but there's always going to be a deadline. There's always going to be a project due. There's always going to be someone in the hospital. There's always going to be a funeral to attend. And if quitting your weight loss journey would cure any cancer, would get anyone out of the hospital, would bring anyone back from the grave, I would have quit like 3-4 times. So I don't know, is quitting the answer? That the ball is in your court now. Is quitting the answer? Again, don't make any hasty decisions. That's the point of this video. Let's not make any hasty decisions right now. Think it over a day or two. Really think about, write it down if you have to. Write a letter to yourself. Write a letter to yourself saying, this is what's going to happen if I quit this journey. And maybe it'll be all good things. Maybe it'll be like, I'll have peace of mind. I won't be stressed, blah, 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 blah. But your weight loss journey should not be stressful. it should work with your lifestyle. If it's not, something's going wrong, and let's figure it out. Let's figure that out together. So, but if you've considered everything and you're like, no, I need to quit, then Godspeed. I wish you the best and good luck. But if you're like, nah, I hear what you're saying, shouldn't quit. Everyone has setbacks. Everyone has setbacks. You're gonna have setbacks on this journey. So if you're here and you're like, yeah, you know, I had a setback and I just need to scream it out and I just need to punch a wall and I just need to have one binge day, that's fine too. But I'm gonna pick myself up, dust myself off, and get back on it, because because what's the alternative? The alternative is not fun. The alternative is nothing good. So, but if you're fine living with the alternative, then Godspeed. But if you're not, then we'll get through this together. We will. I will be here for you. I promise. And how will I be here for you? Subscribe and you will get more videos and more talks and more. I'm in your corner. I'm in your corner. I promise. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you got something out of this. Hopefully you're not going to be making a hasty decision. No hasty decisions here. All right. Think it over. A day, 2 days, a week, if that's how long you need. Really give it a thought. Think it over. Write down the pros and cons. Make a pros and cons list. So of quitting your weight loss journey. But I wish you guys the best. Whatever you decide to do, I wish you the best. But I do hope to see you next week. Just go ahead and subscribe if you want that added support. And leave a comment. Leave an encouraging comment for someone who's thinking about quitting. You know, maybe that's what you need to read. Leave an encouraging comment for anyone who's thinking about quitting. And go ahead and like this video. And I will see you Saturday for weigh-in. Yeah, I'll do my little weigh-in video on Saturday. So subscribe if you want to see me on Saturday. All right. All right, you guys. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.